Alright guys, it is part 4, the final video. This is all that's left. It looks like a lot, but there's not really a whole lot in there. And a whole bunch of rubbish and beads and rhinestones and stuff broken in the bottom. So I'm going to pull the big stuff out, show it off, and then I will filter through this stuff and show anything of value in there when I do the earrings. So here goes. Alright, this is the last of it. We will start with a little bling. Unmarked rhinestone, fun collar necklace. And then we have this red plastic rhinestone necklace. Super lightweight and super cheaply made. Then we have another unbranded piece, twisted up. There we go. And a magnetic bracelet. Or necklace, I guess. Those are always fun. My kids like playing with them. And then we have a tiny tangle. Maybe. Okay. Pretty purple plastic bead necklace. And I'm willing to bet this charm pendant is not original to the chain. I don't think I see any marks on the chain at all. The chain is very magnetic and the little pendant is also. So there's that. This is fun. It's missing a pearl. I thought it was a brooch, but it's like a hair clip, shoe clip maybe. I think it's a hair clip with some hair stuck in it. But fun pearls. It'll go in a craft lot. A beaded slinky bracelet. More pretty purple. Okay. This is interesting. There are marks on each side of this, and I'm not sure if they have a meaning. It's like a yin-yang, half of a yin-yang symbol. Don't know, but it's a fun chakra glass bead bracelet. This one's got paint rubbing off of it. That's cool. This is a fun dolphin bracelet. Not magnetic. Guess it could be silver. I wouldn't guess that it's silver, but I'll set it aside in my testing pile. Here is a super skinny. There is no way that this, there's no give to that. It's gotta be child's, I guess, but I don't know many children that wear bracelets like that. Some more faux pearls. And this is, I don't see an end. I thought it was like a choker, super short necklace, but it's tied and there is no clasp. That's interesting. I hate jewelry pieces that look like I should easily know what they are and I don't. A fun enamel hinge bracelet. I get a lot of these that are signed, but this just has two like blanks on each side where it looks like it's made to have a maker's mark, but none got put on there. Or maybe there was one and somebody pulled it off. Interesting. This, I think, is brass. Also unmarked. And this is Aries. And it is not magnet. No, there's a little pull. Okay, I was gonna be shocked if that was gold. It's so dainty though that there was a chance, but there is a slight magnetic pull to that Aries bracelet. And here is this little blingy, would have to be a child's bracelet, or I think more likely a keychain that's just wrapped up. Pretty rhinestones. Oh, I'm hoping the gold is still waiting for me in here. I do have quite a bit of a pile of sterling or potential sterling to test. This is fun. It's definitely got a really old box clasp. And I think these beads might be glass. I like that one. Oh, here is another napkin ring stuck on a bracelet. Oops, stuck on a bracelet that has a 925 mark. But don't know how it's stuck. Oh, here we go. So if you watched part 3, I pulled out a whole bunch of napkin rings. And I've got a couple sets of those. This turquoise heart says ATI 925. There we go. ATI 925 and has something above it. Then it's got this little present that has like mother of pearl inlay stones. And also says 925 and something else on the back. And nothing on the chain. So, not magnetic, not magnetic, not magnetic other than the clasp. I would believe the charms are sterling. I'm not sure I'd believe that the chain is, but I will test all of them and see what I come up with. And then we have, ooh, I found a brand, I found a brand. Oh, no, I didn't. Ah, there's no way. This is a fake Chanel. Unless there is another brand that uses a similar mark. I think that's supposed to be Chanel, and I'm relatively certain that there is no possible way this necklace is Chanel. I will double check and see if I can find something like it, but that tag just seems very fake to me. And it is missing some rhinestones Not that Chanel pieces won't break, but they are much higher quality. And there would be another CC marking somewhere, likely on the back of one of those pieces. So I'll check, because I would not want to toss aside a real Chanel without due process. Here is a piece of cloth bead on a string. Interesting. A butterfly patch. Lots of random hairs I'm pulling out. A fun blingy bracelet, but it's missing several little stones. I don't even know how stones fall off of things like that. It seems like they would either all fall off or none. But this is a fun, super sparkly bead bracelet. Live Strong. Ooh, a wooden nickel. Roadrunner gasoline, self-service, wooden nickel. I'll have to look into that. That looks cool. Maybe there's some collector out there all over those things. Wooden bracelet, not as cool. This is a nice little leather bracelet. Wouldn't be surprised if, nope, not sterling. A turtle bracelet. This one has the Goodwill 99-cent tag on it. This one, though, has, oh, it says Korea. I thought it was a brand, but just says Korea. Not magnetic. I think it might have some plating, or it was gold plated at one time and most of it has worn off. An overstretched fun bead bracelet. Here, oh, an Avon necklace. That's pretty. Little faux rubies and diamonds. This little dainty gold chain. I like that one. Ooh, I don't want to touch this one anymore. It's got beads falling off of it. Fun brown leather and gold bracelet. Keep hearing noises. There's a dog barking outside, but that's not the noises I'm hearing. Another blue super sparkly bead bracelet. Darker color, but very similar sparkle. And then a hematite bead necklace, and there was a bracelet earlier in this lot of the exact same size beads, I'm pretty sure, so that's a set. Got most of the big stuff up. Okay. This is unmarked, pretty little gold bar necklace. It's a little too thick for me to guess that it would be real gold, and it is definitely magnetic. And then we have this leather bracelet with a turquoise nugget. Oh, and it says Sachi? I do not know Sachi. So that'll be one to look up and figure out. And this one has a tag on it. from Macy's. Zebra heart pendant, $24. I don't know what brand you are. And that's gonna pull the name off. Oh, Style & Co. I can see the STYL. So, Style & Co. Fun zebra print. New with tags necklace. Live well. Love much. There's a fly buzzing somewhere behind my desk. Driving me crazy. Laugh often. No markings. Some tarnishing. Not magnetic. I'll test. And then there's this little bag on a clip with, oh, is that a hanky? Is that how we carry our hankies now? Clipped onto our purses? It's really pretty, but I wouldn't want anybody to blow their nose on it. That's cool. I don't think I've seen something like that before. Oh, and it says Pictura, I think. Or Pictura? Or maybe that's a ribbon. And, oh, I'll have to look into that too. That's cute. I don't know why anyone would carry it though and not blow their nose on it, but I certainly wouldn't want to blow my nose on it. Okay. I'm moving the bag up to my lap. I'm going to burn through some of this pretty quick. Extra. Happy holidays. A little something extra from you from Color Wow Hair. Okay. Cookie Lee empty tag for $24. This thing, I think maybe that's a heart and an equal sign, or no clue what that is. Loose pendant. I'm seeing a lot of loose pendants in here. Here's a little Christmas teddy bear. I like the Christmas stuff. An Aloha keychain without its keychain. A little ring that says Lucky on it. No other markings. Another fun ring. Bracelet. Simply Charming party charm. A charm bracelet with hope and Redken. Not sure about that one. There's lots of random little lapel pin things in here. I'm not gonna pull each one out. This is fun. Oh. This is a fun ring that is missing most of its stones. Looks like they were dug out on purpose, but they wouldn't have been real. There is writing inside, but it looks like somebody scratched over all of it with X's, so I have no idea what. That's fun. There is a magnetic pull. Maybe it was engraved to somebody, and I don't know. That's interesting. But it's definitely broken. We have a tiny little watch pendant. 12-hour quartz. No brand. Looks like a nice little mother of pearl face. Here, fun little statement necklace that is safety pinned together. It's the second piece we found safety pinned together in this lot. This is cool. Here's a nice old pin with a C-clasp. And it might be sterling. Not at all magnetic. So I will test that. I like that one. Lots of earrings. Stretch bracelet. That's fun. Pretty green adjustable ring. Love that color though. And here's oh, that's an earring. A couple of these throughout the bag. Little bobby pin, rhinestone pins. I have found some halfway decent earrings, so I'm excited to tear through those. There's a little Christmas moose. And a little snowman button cover. One of you guys taught me about button covers recently. I had no idea what these were. But that is what it is, a button cover. Never would have thought of such a thing. A lot of random loose little pieces. All sorts of random loose little pieces. Here's a mustache ring. Oops, I guess it goes this way. And a little kid's ring. Here's another button cover. Maybe I'll be able to make a set. Okay. Oops. One more. Here is a pretty little rose ring, also with one of the cheap adjustable backs. But it looks really cool. Thought maybe there was a marking on it, but don't think so. Okay, so that's everything that I'm going to pull out one by one for now. This is what's left in the bag. This pendant matches a Sarah Coventry ring that I currently have listed for sale. I think I might even have a Sarah Coventry empty chain laying around somewhere that I could put this on. That might be perfect. Cool. Yeah, so the rest of what's in here is all single earrings. There's, oh, is this the same? No. It's got X's. No. Is that K? No, those are X's. That's broken out too. There's two of them. Two of the exact same. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out what it says under the X's. And there's a couple other little random bracelets and things that might be mixed in. But I am going to pilfer through the rest of this and show off any cool findings and the earrings. It's a pretty butterfly, but it's broken off of something. Anyway, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is all of the noteworthy stuff that was still in the bottom of the bag. This is the pile of earrings that I need to sort through still. This I think is a silver tooth. I have not, luckily it was in the bag, in this baggie in the bag, so I have not investigated it further, but it is not magnetic, and so I don't know. We will see. I know they have used all sorts of materials for teeth, including, I think, maybe platinum or titanium, or I don't know, something other than silver that was valuable. But I will investigate that a little further. I have never found a metal tooth in one of my boxes before, so that intrigued me. This little lizard guy is marked sterling, and I believe him to be sterling. This was marked something, but I think it was a gold-plated, whatever it was. This little horse, golden horse, is not magnetic and really old and really basic, but I will test him. He's super lightweight, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was gold, but I'm doubting it. I'm not that lucky. This ring and this random little diamond was in the bottom of the bag and would have been awesome if it was a real diamond, but it's not. You hear that buzzing? I don't know if that comes through or not, but I don't know where that guy is. It's a fly, and now he sounds super loud, as if he's like right in my ear, but I don't know where he went. That's the loudest I've heard him. It's like Lord of the Flies in here. I have killed so many of them. There's this little thing that was not magnetic. This Massimo little badge thingy, loose feather, all sorts of random little lapel pins, little forever bracelet. These two pieces of a dog. I'd imagine there's probably some back feet somewhere that came off of an earring or something, or maybe it was just that, I don't know. A couple little bracelets, hairpins, another bracelet. This I left out. It was that CC. I think it's actually Charming Charlie. I forgot that they had a CC, and I haven't looked to make sure yet, but they do have a CC mark that is very similar to Chanel. I mean, it was obviously a fake if it was, but I don't know how they get away with having a mark that is that close, but I think that is Charming Charlie's other mark when they don't use their fancy C. This ring was in there, and yeah, so that is all the rest of the stuff, plus a baggie full of random little loose beads and junk. Yay, we are approaching the end of this box, which is super exciting because I have 2 boxes behind me of name brand designer jewelry, small lots that'll be quick and easy to go through and quick and easy to list. And I have one of nothing but brooches. Didn't say how many, but I think it counted like 60 in the Goodwill pictures. So I am excited to tear into those. But here are my earrings. So here's a couple that were still on their cards. And then down here are some that I need to test. These are not marked, but might be sterling. This one is marked, is likely sterling, didn't have a match, so it'll go in my silver scrap pile. This key is not magnetic, but not marked, no match. These, I'm guessing they are not sterling, but they're not magnetic, so while I'm testing, I may as well. The little metal pieces on this one, which is not attached to an earring. It might have been part of a necklace that was broken in the bag, or it might have been an earring, but no match, and it's not magnetic. These are weird. This one is missing one of its leaves, and it is not magnetic either on the post or the flower. This one has all of its leaves, but the post does have a very slight magnetic pull, and the flower does not. So that's interesting. And then the metal on these was not magnetic, and there's this tiny little guy that's not magnetic, and there's a pair of these that are not magnetic. I have similar ones like this that are JBB, and they are sterling silver, gold plated, but that one's not marked and my other ones are. And this one is not magnetic. And if that turns out to be gold, then I would imagine that's real diamond chips in a real gemstone. It is open on the back, so it's possible. I will be testing those. Okay, so then there's this pair, which is super cute and is marked Wild Bride, BRYDE, and they would probably sell for $20 or $30 on their own. So that's probably my favorite pair that's in here, unless some of this is gold. This one I was really hoping for a pair for. It's a little celluloid rose, and this rhinestone, and this rhinestone, or not rhinestone, crystal. I was really hoping would have a pair. There. This is another single sterling silver piece that will go in a sterling scrap lot. These I am going to test. They have this marking on the back of each triangle. See if I can focus on it. There is no 925 or anything else, but they are marked with this on each one. So I'm going to test it, and I don't know if I'll be able to figure out what that means, but I will see if I can try. And then this amethyst one was a single. And then there's just a lot of fun pairs. This pair is one of the few pairs that's marked. It is Weiss or Weiss, and would likely sell for $30, except this piece is missing the back. So I can replace the back. I've got extras of these or similar and can probably sell it as repaired, but it will not go as high. These match some necklaces that came out already, and they are super fun. So I will likely, there were 2 necklaces, so I will likely pair up 1 pair of earrings with 1 necklace and 2 pairs of earrings with the other necklace and sell them that way. I wish they were marked, but they're just super cool pieces. There are a couple pairs of clip-on earrings, but none of the ones that actually had a pair had a brand on them. A few of the ones that had no pair, like this one, I think was, maybe not this one. I don't know. I know there's like a Trifari or 2 in there, and I think this one here is Trifari. So a few of the singles had brands, but none of the pairs. And then these are really fun little French coins. Bunch of hoops. There might be some pairs in there I didn't go through. Little wooden crabs, except for One of them is missing 2 legs and one of them is missing 1 leg. Some little wooden maple leaves. Some spare buttons. So there's still a lot of singles, but a lot of really cool pairs in here. And I might make some of the cooler ones. I might take this and a few others that might go along with it and pair up and sell. Otherwise, they will either go in a large mass lot of everything or a large jewelry lot. All right, testing has been completed. There were a bunch of pieces that I tested that didn't make the cut, but I still ended up with probably, now I'm pretty certain, my best gold and silver haul out of any box ever. So I haven't been very excited about this giant 20-pound box, a few goodies here and there, but this definitely makes up for any lack of enthusiasm I had previously. This is my favorite. These are 14 karat gold. I think they were one of the first things I pulled out of the bag. They do have writing on them in teeny tiny print somewhere on the posts and on the back of the backs. It says 14 KTAU Italy. And they did test as gold, so that's awesome. And then this one was marked and tested as 14K, and that stone tests as a ruby or sapphire. So I'm thinking pink sapphire. But it's just a single one. I don't have a match to that. These test as 14K and are marked on their post in the teeniest, tiniest print. 14K. The stone is just testing as glass, so just a super pretty, sparkly fake diamond. And then these both test as 14K. It is the pair, but one of them is missing a leaf, and there was one spare 14K, 14K back in the box, which will go with one of those, but the other's missing. So these and the sapphire one I will probably just put in a scrap gold lot along with this little 10K piece. So those will probably go scrap. I might take that sapphire out though and hold on to it until I find a setting or save up a bunch of real gems and sell them off together. This necklace is marked ATL. I could not make out the writing. It tests as 10 or 12 karat gold, and these stones also test as glass, so not real diamonds. But between this and the 14K earrings, I should make more than my money back. So this piece and this piece pay for the box. And they should be relatively quick sales. I'm gonna try for maybe 120 on these earrings, but I'll probably get at least 80 for them, and then this maybe 40 to 50. This tested as 10 or 12 karat, but I would guess that it's plated, and I kind of dug into the bottom and I think I see a different color. I'll have to investigate further because I can drop the acid directly on a piece to determine if it's plated or not, but then I risk damaging it. Now this was just a single earring, but it's a really stunning, pretty single earring. So, I don't know. I will figure that out. This one I suspect might be plated, came up as 10 or 12 karat. And then these I'm not sure about. These might be real, but the hooks are not gold, which is what throws me off. Just these pieces at the end of the stone tested as 10 or 12 karat. So I will investigate further, and the same thing goes with those. I don't want to risk damaging them because even if they are just plated, they are really fun and sellable. So, and then this guy, and he is super lightweight, probably only a gram, less than 2 grams for sure. He tested all the way up through platinum, which means I'm guessing he's probably some other kind of tin or aluminum or something that does not get picked up by the tests. I was hoping for gold, and because he is so lightweight, it was possible, but I'm doubting it. And yet again, I don't want to put acid directly on him to test. So some of these pieces I might hold on to and take to a pawn shop or something and have them test for me without me damaging them. This one is just gold filled, and it is marked 14 karat gold filled, and it is just a broken chain. I do save some of the gold filled stuff that's broken in a separate baggie. I don't have much of it because it does sell if it's not broken. But if you save up a whole lot of it, there is some value in scrapping it. This I was not sure about. It is marked sterling, and it did test as sterling, so everything else is sterling. This fun ring tested as sterling, and it is pretty hefty. This one I did not think would be sterling. It just seemed very fake, but it was marked, and one of the charms was marked, and all of the charms and everything on it did test as sterling. This one, however, I also thought was fake, and I was right. So it doesn't test as sterling, but those stones test as spinel or chrysoberyl on my tester, so I will have to see. I don't know why somebody would fake sterling and then put real nicer stones in there. Not that those are great, but they're up there. This tested as sterling, and both of the charms are marked sterling, but the clasp did not have anything on it, so I was skeptical about the chain, but it tested sterling as well. And these are from ATL, which is that same company that made those, that necklace. So this tested as sterling. It's a single earring, so it'll go in scrap. These tested as sterling. These, I thought I only had one, but there was another one hiding among the piles. So these tested as sterling and made a pair. This one tested as sterling. This fun necklace tested as sterling. This guy tested all the way up through platinum also, and he might be platinum. I'm going to have to research him a little further. I don't know what other metals would be used on teeth that would test, that would not dissolve in platinum acid. So, but I did take him out of there and had to hold on to him to do the scratch test, which just felt icky, but oh well. This fun necklace, or bracelet tested as sterling. And this, yes, this one tested as sterling. I hate trying to test these kind of chains because they're almost impossible to hold properly to get the scratch. Just trying to see. I'm not sure if this one was marked. Oh yeah, it's marked on this little piece here. So there's that, and then this fun necklace tested as sterling also, and it's got a little bit of heft, a little bit of weight to it, and made in Italy. So yeah, my sterling and gold, this is probably maybe a total of 5 ounces total, 4 ounces out of my 20-pound box, but that puts me well into the profit zone, so everything else is bonus. Although I did work pretty hard for that bonus. So I will show off the best of the pieces, and then this video can be done. Okay, everybody, this is it. Finally done with this box. My next 3 boxes are going to be so much simpler and so much smaller. All of them are less than 3 pounds. So, kind of looking forward to that. And they are all name brand stuff, or they're supposed to be, so we'll see. I lied before about my silver content. This guy is also silver, and he was hiding away along with this ATL silver necklace. I think they came out of the box in my first video, and I just tucked everything off to the side from that video and started separating the stuff I wanted to test after that one. But these are some of my favorite pieces. I'm going to say the silver and gold you saw, a low estimate would be no less than $200 that I'll make from that stuff. So then all of this is kind of bonus. There's the 2 silver pieces. These 2 bracelets I tested for silver, but they did not pass the test, but I just really like them. This one I thought it was marked 925, but it's China in very, very small markings. This one is Beth Barreto, and I could not find any listings or solds for her on eBay. So I'm guessing maybe it's just an artist that sells her own stuff. I have yet to look on the rest of the internet to see if I can find her on any other sites, but I've never seen that name before. This skull bracelet I just thought was super cool. Probably only get $6, $7, $8 for it, but somebody will want it. This is my handmade in Greece necklace. I think I'm going to try for $15 on that. This is my TAI tie bracelet. I'm going to probably aim for about $15 on that. This one is Xuping, Xuping, which was another name I had not heard before, but there are several sales on eBay. One of them had sold for $85 and all of the rest are under $10. So I'm not sure what was special about that one, if anything, but I'm going to guess I'll get about $10 for this one. This one was Emmons, and it's got this stunning fire opal. I love looking at that. Look at the glow. Probably aim for about 20 to 25 on this one. Love that. And then about $15 for this Monet. I think it's Monet. Yes, Monet candles. The Christmas stuff, holiday stuff does really well. These earrings I think I'll get about $25 for. They are the Wild Bride Scotty. This is a 1928 necklace, $15 to $20 there. And this one is Napier, and $15-ish there. This one I also tested for silver content, and it was not silver, but it's old and I just really like it, so $10 to $15 there. This one is Saatchi, Saatchi, and their stuff actually is pretty decent. Some of it was selling around the $30 range, others in the $10 range. I tested this stone with my new Presidium tester, and it came out as jadeite, but I don't know what turquoise shows up as, so I'm not really sure. I don't think it's jade, but that's the only answer my Presidium gave me, so I will play around with it a little more and figure out what turquoise shows up as. These 2 necklaces are both Brighton, guessing I'll get about $15 each for those. I ended up with 3 of these necklaces. I thought earlier in this video that I had only had 2 of them, but there's 3 of them and 3 pairs of earrings. So I will pair up 1 necklace with 1 pair of earrings and sell all of those off. This is just an express bracelet, but this style bracelet has been selling well for me. I've had, I think, 1 other express and then 3 other similar bracelets that have all sold within the last 2 months. This bracelet and necklace set is unmarked, but I'll sell them together for probably about $15. This one's just Avon, but I really liked it, so I think I'll get about $8 to $10 on that one. And then here's all the napkin rings that I had. They're really fun. Only 2 of these, but the sets of 4 will probably do pretty well. So this is my favorite stuff out of the 20 pounds of jewelry, and I think overall I'm going to make probably close to $400 for everything, minus the 120 something that I spent on the box and the hours that it took me to sort through everything. Whether or not you want to consider that a good deal, who knows. But then there's also the other stuff that I will either sell for 50 cents or $1 at my local booth, or I will put in a mass lot and sell off altogether and make a few bucks back that way. So that always adds a little bit to my expected profits. That's it, guys. I am ending this video now. Thankfully, I am happy to be done with this box. Thank you so much for watching, and I know I've gotten a couple comments lately on my low volume and not being able to hear me, and I am so sorry. So I'm going to try to really work on that, and I just ordered an adapter so that hopefully I can get it in the mail soon and use my microphone with this new phone. I was using the microphone before, and it worked great. I hadn't had any complaints about sound for a while, but I got this new phone and it doesn't have the headset jack, so I haven't been able to use it. But please stick around with me. I promise if you have had difficulty hearing me, it will get better. Thank you so much for watching. Give this a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. My next 3 boxes will all be all name brand, quick, easy stuff, fun stuff to sort through. And maybe eventually I'll get some more of this junk. Bye, guys.